What's going on, everyone? Welcome back to some more Littleroot laddering. So today, I'm playing Calyrex Shadow. This is a really interesting team that Aaron sent me, and I'm really interested in playing it because we have reasonably 3 or 4 mons on this team that could all carry Focus Sash, and unfortunately, we can only have one. So, of course, we have Calyrex Shadow plus Ndidi, a combination that we've seen a couple different times throughout, Series 8 and now in Series 10 as well. Nothing overly exciting here. Calyrex Shadow carrying Shadow Ball just to be able to hit through Wide Guard. Not really surprised by anything there. Culperberry and Ndidi, pretty standard set here. Except for Fake Out, because there's a ton of flying types in this format, and Fake Out says that you can still hit the flying types even on terrain. So really interesting. I'm excited to actually try this out to see how often this actually works. Then we have support Tornadus here with Icy Wind, Air Slash, Tailwind, Taunt, Mental Herb, so of course we can't be taunted. Mian Xiao as well, holding Focus Sash. This is our Incineroar counter, which is a pretty big problem for Calyrex Shadow. So, interestingly, we have Close Combat over High Jump Kick. I think this is actually a really good change because High Jump Kick, there is a non-zero amount of Incineroars ticking up in popularity carrying Protect now, specifically for Mian Xiao. So being able to counteract them and just say, alright, whatever, I'll just Close Combat you instead seems fine. Then we have this really interesting Lander's Therian set with Rock Slide U-Turn, Earth Power, Sludge Bomb. We're also Choice Scarf, so we get to 157 times 1.5. I know that off the top of my head clearly. 235, which, that's pretty fast. And then competitive Milo here to round out the team, carrying Assault Vest. Does Mirror Coat actually counts as a damaging attack? I did not realize that. Interesting. So that's the team. I have played exactly 0 games with this. Let's get to it and see what we can do today. See how many games we can fire off here. Okay, so we have Ditto and Rayquaza on the same team, and I'm excited. They also have Wims. They have Ensign, Urshifu, and Metagross here as well. Really, really interesting. Ditto's kind of a problem for Calyrex. I'm not going to lie to y'all. I kind of want to do, Tornadus Calyrex things. And have Ndidi plus Milo in the back. Sure, let's do it. So it is going to be Rayquaza Wims up front here. 179 versus 184. We are slower. So we can go for Tailwind this turn. And just click Astral Barrage here. Yeah, Rayquaza is going to protect. They're going to set Tailwind. We're also going to set Tailwind. And we are going to do a ton of damage here to this Whimsicott. Cool, so now we're +1. They can bring out Ditto, which of course they do. So we can Icy Wind and protect this turn. This is going to slow them down, hopefully. This probably actually picks up a KO. Oh. Interesting. And then Meteor Beam is going to pick up the Tornadus. That's fine. Because now we can go into Ndidi. Fake out the Rayquaza. And be Astral Barrage here. Oh, they're Scarf. So they just naturally win the speed tie there. Yeah, that's going to be game. That is going to be game, unfortunately. We can click Expanding Force. And Mirror Coat. Actually. Oh, so the way this works is it's the last mon that gets hit. That's awkward. That's really awkward. I mean, Ditto can't touch my Ndidi. And their Sash. Yeah, that's game. Rough. I knew Ditto was going to potentially be a problem. I didn't realize to what capacity it was going to be a problem, but that's fine. I don't think Ditto is extremely popular, and this team doesn't have a restricted opponent. What are you doing here? It's like hard Trick Room with like Cresselia as their only setter. But they also have this Venusaur. This is a really weird team. So I am going to do... I think I like Callie and Didi with like Milo and Landers in the back here. Something like this. Not completely convinced that this is correct, but this is what we're doing, so... So let's see... Come on, opponent. Come on, opponent, where you at? I ain't got all day. Opponent. Please. There we go. Alright, Snorlax and Cresselia here. Neither of these get Wide Guard, do they? No. Okay, cool. So I can Astral Barrage. I can fake out the Cresselia. Oh. That's interesting. That's really interesting. I kind of forgot Snorlax gets access to actually good attacks. So we'll just Rock Slide, and we will... Yeah, the play there was to follow me. And we'll Expanding Force the Snorlax slot. Alright, well, we pick up the Crest, and we get the Flinch. Cool. Alright, not doing too great. Made some pretty obvious mistakes so far, just trying to get cute. I'm going to go into Milo here, and I'm going to... No, I don't need to go into Milo. I'll just go Rock Slide and Expanding Force into the Dragalge. This will do a pretty sizable chunk to it. Opponent, come on. Alright, they're going to bring out Pharaoh. Dragalge doesn't get Trick Room, right? Well, it doesn't matter. We get the Flinch. Man, this game's really easy when your opponent doesn't do anything. We should not be in this game, and yet here we are. Definitely don't think we should have even a slight chance in this game, and here we are. Alright, Expanding Force picks up the Dragalge. I will continue to click all of my attacks. Actually, I kind of want to... I will click Follow Me here. I just need my Landers to stay healthy. Is this knockoff? Nope, Power Whip. Okay, that's fine. This is all fine. So I can Breaking Swipe here and lower both of their attacks. This game should not be as close as it is. I made some very bad plays. The downside is like, had I clicked follow me, then they get trick room up, and then we're just like in a pretty bad position. Iron Barbs, Rocky Helmet. Rest, Snorlax. Okay. I mean, I'm gonna go for a burn on this Pharaoh. Now that we know what item is on it. No burn. They're gonna knock off my AV. That doesn't matter. We legitimately might run out of rock slides. How did they... Oh, we got the burn. Sick. And I will breaking swipe and just make it where the Snorlax can't actually do damage. Yeah, we should not actually be in this game. Yet, I think we're going to be able to pull this one off. They wake up this turn. Why did they not click Sleep Talk that last turn? And they're going to Sleep Talk, but that fails. Thank you for not resting. GG. We should not have won that game. Also, we hit literally every rock slide, so that's cool. Good job, Landers. That's not at all what I want. What team is that? Oh, that's the... delete that. Come on, game. Come on, Showdown. You're supposed to know what I'm doing here. Reshiram. Reshiram, Eliki, Tornadus, Celesteela, Urshifu, Rillaboom. Interesting. Interesting. I really like Landers here to be able to deal with Reshiram. I think Milo is pretty important to be able to deal with, like, Celesteela. Just, like, potentially get a burn in on this thing. And then... we're not going to get a competitive boost from anything. I like Indeedee and Calyrex here in the back. Celesteela, Reshiram up front. Okay. I mean, I'm pretty okay with this. Here we can just go for... we can Earth Power the Reshiram and just Scald into the Celesteela. 157 versus 156. So yeah, Landers is guaranteed to outspeed this even if they are also Scarf. Which if they're Scarf Reshiram, that's like kind of okay. Okay. Yeah, Blue Flare picks up the KO. They are Life Orb, that's fine. Because now I can bring out... bring out Indeedee here. We'll Expanding Force the Reshiram slot. And click Icy Wind this turn. No, they're just going to click White Guard. I should fake out the Celesteela. No, White Guard is +4 priority, right? Right. It is +3. So it is the same as... No, follow me. Fake out is +3. We're probably faster. Sure, let's go for it. Blue Flare into my Indeedee. Icy Wind, do... Opponent likes our fake out tech. Now we can Expanding Force. No, I don't want to click Expanding Force in front of Celesteela. So we will... I'll just click Helping Hand and Breaking Swipe here. Okay. It's kind of fine. They're going to Leech Seed my Milo. Now I can Expanding Force Tornadoes and go into Cali. They're going to set up Tailwind, presumably. Yep. They're going to Leech Seed my Indeedee. Okay. Now we will Helping Hand and Shadow Ball into the Celesteela. Yep, the Wide Guard. The Air Slash to pick up the Indeedee, that's fine. Chunk them. And we will... I want to pick up this Celesteela this turn. So we'll double into it. It hasn't shown us Protect. It has Leech Seed. It has Protect. So we will Scald. I'm actually going to double the Tornadoes. That's really bad. Really, really bad. I think this makes the most sense. I think this picks up a double KO this turn. Scald the Tornadoes, Shadow Ball the Celesteela, I think is enough. They should protect the Celesteela, I would think. Alright, they're going to give up their Reshiram here. Opponent, I'm not clicking the attack. And, like, they're going to be able to set up another Tailwind here, but that's kind of literally whatever. I will Breaking Swipe, and I will Astral Barrage. They can only pick up one KO here. The problem is now they can Glide, and that's probably enough to pick up a KO. Yep, GG. Well, that's unfortunate. I definitely have, Oh, come on. Come on. Work with me here, Showdown. I have not played my best today. I will admit that. Alright. Zekrom, Indeedee, Eliki, Fini. So they are literally going to... They're able to control the terrain however they would like. I think Mian Xiao is pretty important here. I think Indeedee's pretty important. I think Landorus is great. And I think Tornadoes is is needed for speed. So we'll do like Tornadoes Cali up front with Landorus and yeah, we'll bring Mian Xiao. Why not? Why not? Come on, opponent. Some of us got things to do today. Some of us have more games to play. Opponent. Please. Thank you. Alright, it is going to be Fini Eliki up front here. I'm going to Tailwind here, and we will just go for the Astral Barrage. This will do a sizable chunk to whatever they decide to do here. There's our Tailwind. There's the Astral Barrage. There's the Eliki down. They're going to Moonblast my Cali. Okay. They're going to bring out Rillaboom, so I am going to... well, this is awkward. I forgot we didn't have... What's his name? Indeedee in the back. Or Protect here. This should be a Grassy Glide, yep. Yeah, Tailwind up. I mean, Calm Mind up, that's fine. And we will... Actually, I could taunt the Feeny this turn and go into Landorus. I think that's actually fine. Because if they want to glide into my Landorus, I'm fine with that. And this gives us a turn to stop them. Okay. So now we can Air Slash the Rillaboom and Sludge Bomb the Feeny. Okay. I can Tailwind and fake out the Rillaboom this turn. Thank you. Now we can Air Slash and Air Slash the Rillaboom and go for Faint into it. Got him! Got him! Okay. So Terrain is gone. But now it's a 1v2 with Calyrex Shadow, but I have Tailwind up, so I'm the fastest thing on the field. The downside here is Feeny's at a lot of HP. And they're at +1 special defense. I don't think we win this end game. Unless I crit the Feeny this turn. Yep. Unfortunate. I have not played my best. Today, but we got the mirror. We got the mirror here. They have Mienshao, Indeedee, Cali. We have, and then backed up with Serena, Eliki, and Ensign. So I like Torn. I like Lando. I also like Mienshao. Also really like Milo. What if we do like Mienshao Milo up front with Cali and Indeedee in the back? Something like this I think is fine. We will CC into the Indeedee this turn. And we get an Icy Wind. And they're going to follow me. That's fine. CC does a sizable chunk. Unfortunately, Milo can't switch out, which is rather unfortunate. And had I gone for Miracles this last turn, I think we were actually in a really good position. Hopefully they Thunder Cage my Mienshao. I'm going to CC the Eliki and go for another Icy Wind here. Okay, we pick up the Eliki. Not quite enough to pick up the NDD. Expanding Force is not enough to pick up the KO, though. And by KOing the Eliki, we freed ourselves? That can't be right. So we'll click Astral Barrage here. Hope to win the speed tie, I guess. And actually, I'm going to... Man, Milo, you're too low. You're too low on HP. Or Astral Barrage, and I guess we just Icy Wind. Yeah, they're going to Helping Hand. But we won the speed tie, so are you Sash? You're not. Okay. Cool. So we won because we won the speed tie. That's kind of what Cali mirrors feel like is, do you win the speed tie? If no, then sorry. Palkia, Serena, Tornadus, Urshifu, Aegislash, and Eliki. Okay. I like what they're doing here. I kind of want to Torn Cali up front here. With Milo, with Minshao and Milo in the back. I think something like this is pretty okay. So I think if they lead, yeah, they're going to lead Aegislash. So what I can do, I can taunt the Aegislash. And I can Shadow Ball the Tornadus. Yeah, they're going to White Guard, that's fine. Because now I can Tailwind this turn. I can Astral Barrage. If they do have Taunt on their Tornadus, it doesn't matter. I have Mental Herb. So now the fact that they can't Wide Guard this turn is really good for us. Aegislash should be able to live this hit, if I remember correctly. Nope. JK, LOL. Calyrex is busted, guys. Calyrex is absolutely busted. So here I can Air Slash the Urshifu. They click Sucker Punch this turn, don't they? I'm going to Protect. Yep. Not quite enough to pick up the KO, but they do... Oh, they actually thundered into my Torn. So, do they go for the Sucker Punch again? I mean, if they do, I die. Tornadus is faster than them, though. I'm going to click Astral Barrage. This might be a little greedy. Alright, they Sucker Punch my Tornadus instead. GG. GG. Cool. We'll get one more in for today. Alright, how on God's green earth do we beat... How do we beat a deer? The fact that we can't taunt the deer is kind of disappointing. So is this just like NDD Cali and Helping Hand on turn 1 and hope it's good enough? With Milo and I think Lando's pretty good here. This is Electro Web, isn't it? I could switch NDD out into Lando. could also just click Helping Hand. I actually think Helping Hand is probably the best play, and just click Expanding Force into the deer. Like, even Electroweb is probably not enough to save him here. Like, sure, they'll outspeed me next turn, but they're taking so much damage here that I don't think it actually is going to matter. There's the Electroweb. Luckily, it misses my Cali. Okay, we one-shot their deer. And opponent concedes. So, I think even if they connect there, I think it's fine. They're probably going for like a Moonblast or something into my Calyrex. So going for Follow Me this turn was probably better, actually, because then whatever the Xerneas is doing is going to get redirected into Indeedee. So then Calyrex is free to get that Expanding Force off. I'm actually curious with how that played out. How much damage we would have done to Cali had we not. I mean, to the Zern had we not. They don't have that on there. Okay, so we'll do Picolytics. I need you to bring up a calc for me. We are Life Orb. We are Timid. That is correct. We want Series 10. We want Xerneas. Most common spreads have looks like at most 12 EVs in special defense. So we'll put 12 here. Xerneas. Let's see. This is in Psychic Terrain. Expanding Force would do 91% there, so not quite enough. But even if they do go for a Moonblast in their 252 Modest, Moonblast is only doing 79%, so we were pretty safe to actually go for that there. Neat. So that is going to be it today, everyone. Next week, we are going to be playing on cart, so I'm really excited. Make sure you check out the showdown on Sunday when that comes out so you can see what team I'm going to be playing next week. And until then, have a good one, everyone. Peace.